good.
Alrighty. It's finally time. We are going north to Kansas. Been thinking about this trip
Turn right.
quite a long time now. And
In 3/4 of a mile, turn left onto Main Street.
in the Midwest. So we're getting
My
out of
first
our
time
element.
bow hunting.
Yes, Patrick hasn't killed a deer with his bow yet, and he's going into the big guns.
Have missed
straight
doe in
away.
Arkansas. Have
Yes.
missed doe in Arkansas.
To say we're excited would be an understatement for sure.
We're feeling primal.
Feeling primal. We've we've been thinking about this trip for so long, and now that it's finally here, we just can't contain our excitement for it. So we're gonna scout some walking land on the way in, and probably scout most of tomorrow unless we find some really good sign tonight.
PB's maps, they look like a connected dot puzzle with all the pins he's dropped. So
Yeah, I've got a lot of spots marked out on the map that we're gonna go check out, and I'm super excited. Can't say enough.
let's get it, dude.
You know what they say about small hands, small gloves.
All does.
You're going back in that thick bedding.
So how far away from this public land?
We're pretty close.
That's a good sign.
Well, it's close to that walking right there.
Dude, he's a stud. This is the last spot we checked out today, and saw a few does. And we're gonna go ahead and just come back in here in the morning and put a decoy out, rattle a little bit, and then rattle a lot. Probably scout the rest of the day tomorrow. And this looks like a really good spot. Got this lake right here. That creek goes all the way down.
There's hardwoods.
And a huge chunk of woods right there. Gonna try to set up on the other side of the creek, kind of in there. The wind will be blowing kind of that way, so should be a good little setup for our first sit in Kansas. We'll see. All right, that looks pretty good. Get that side open on the other side. So hopefully, our deer are gonna be coming from this way. So hopefully he tries to loop around. We're just gonna be in those bushes right there. Be perfect little 10-yard shot. Hopefully the wind stays good. It's kind of blowing like just off wind, but you know, first morning we gotta try something out. So. get really windy now. You probably won't even be able to hear us rattling. We saw a few does in here last night. We're hopeful that there might be a buck around here, but we didn't see anything, so we'll probably go and look at a couple more pieces that we didn't get a chance to look at yesterday and come up with a game plan for tonight. And probably a game plan for the rest of the trip, whether we're gonna go in and target the huge chunk of public or just stay targeting these smaller parcel walk-in areas. There's just so many tracks just on both sides of here. We're going all the way over the road. There's like a big little pocket of timber bottom on the other side of the road. And it's just, this water hole is just out in this field. It's all corn. And it looks like they've just been eating it a lot. I mean, there's not much corn left on these cobs, but you know, they're definitely in here.
That is a nice buck.
So, me and Beef are out here. First time with 2 stands in a tree. Pretty pumped about that. This is that first piece we came to look at. What was it yesterday? Yesterday we set up a camera. A bunch of rubs over here. There's a pond surrounded by islands just in the middle of this. We actually walked up this tree line for the first time and saw at least 8 or 10 rings. So, 4 point, just 50 yards to our left here. So there's deer in the area. We're excited. First time really filming each other. We're pumped. It's gonna be a good hunt. Like a symphony.
One of them's a small buck. I think that 4 point.
So, is that him out front?
Yeah. He's looking right at us. No, not too aggressive. Wait. Yeah, just hit him around for a second. Alright, stop. Yeah. No, he's not gonna come in, I don't think.
All right, we're back to the truck now. Pretty successful hunt, I would say. We didn't kill anything, but we managed to see at least 5 deer. We think that 2 point or the 4 point came back, but there was at least 3 does, and would seem to be a pretty decent little 8 point. But anyway, for being the first real hunt of us videoing each other, I think that was a real successful hunt. So I'm pumped. I know PV's pumped, and we're pumped to be back out there in the morning.
About an hour ago, we had some does come out at like 300-400 yards, nice 9-point. He would have got this work if he'd have come into the decoy, but he didn't. So he ended up chasing some does back off into the woods and never came back out. We'll probably sit for another 45 minutes or so and then head to the Magic Finger and do some rattling there, see if we can work something up.
There's the extract. Got some fresh scrapes right there on the left side. Super fresh tracks in the field.
Another one.
This is going to be our 12th scrape we've seen. We came in here not really expecting too much. We just couldn't pass it up without looking. And I'm telling you, we've seen more signs of deer than we've seen anywhere. Besides maybe that cornfield, but this has got more scrapes than that cornfield. Here's another scrape right here. 13 scrapes. I mean, this is nuts.
This looks like a little bed, almost. All knocked down.
Persimmon trees. You'll see 1 or 2 persimmon trees where we're from every now and then. It's kind of whole row of wild persimmon trees. Yeah.
All right, we're going back into the same spot we were at last night, and the wind is good. Still a little overcast. It's about 3 o'clock right now, so we're gonna go in, see if we can stir something up with a little rattling, and just see what happens.
And Billy Bob.
I'm Billy Bob.
One antlered devil.
I think so. He's right at the ears. Yeah, he's wider on the right side. It's hard to see him in the camera, but I can tell he's thick. Give him a grunt. Dude, he's right here. He's big. Oh my God, baby, he's big. I have great
least 30 deer out there, and I think 6 bucks, 1 definite shooter, and then 1 probably 100-inch 8-point that I probably would kill on the last day, honestly. But man, I mean, you can't ask for much more than that, except for killing a deer. And that was super cool. Having those 2 small bucks sparring out in front of us for like 30-40 minutes, coming into the decoy perfect. I mean, you really just can't ask for much more. So we'll hit it again in the morning, same spot. We got a good wind, and we'll probably sit pretty late tomorrow, maybe pull an all-dayer, and hopefully that big boy who was chasing around all those does will come in and we can get a shot.
Well, we got out here a little bit late. We had some camera issues, pretty much just forgetting them like some dummies. So we made it just in the nick of time. We already got some deer out here, so we're doing a quick interview. We're back at the cornfield where we saw a bunch of deer last night. We already got a few deer out in the cornfield. I think it's gonna be a real good hunt. Dude, that's a stud. I think. I think it's that shooter from last night. Yeah. Yeah, I think so. He's a shooter. Yeah, I think he's about to come over here. He's coming. No, he's not. No, not yet. I'm gonna hit him with a snort wheeze. I don't think so.
We decided to change the setup and move down that fence line closer to where the deer were coming out. It's probably 1 o'clock right now. We're gonna go take a quick shower and come back out here, probably 2:30, be able to get set up. But on the way back, we found this, probably the biggest scrape I've ever seen in my life.
Monster.
There's like, it's like 5 scrapes in one.
That thing got some dirt.
He's way out there in the field. he's back behind us. He's coming this way. He heard that. He heard it. He's 100 yards.
Well, it was a slower hunt this afternoon. We really didn't see any action till at least 6 o'clock. PV saw a nice buck behind us. I couldn't see him from where I was, but he was pretty close. They're definitely starting to rut because every buck we saw was chasing does. We didn't start seeing bucks till couldn't really see the shoot, but they're moving, they're chasing does, so we know it's definitely pre-rut. We were kind of questioning that at the beginning of this trip, but it's pretty much confirmed now, so that gives us hope for the rest of the trip. We know they're going to be chasing does, so going to stay at them.